Finally found another Guitar Hero game on the Wii. Honestly, you just don't find these profitable games at Goodwills anymore. Found a rack full of video games. This Goodwill always has tons of video games. It's actually found a TI-84 calculator. Sold a couple of these in my...
What's up, everyone? We're back again with another episode of my $10 game collection series. I think we're on episode 19 now, so can't believe it's already been this many weeks. I guess time really does fly by, but we gathered so many great items in our collection. You can see it starting to build up on this wall, on the shelf over here. I'm actually running out of space, but that's great to hear and great to know that I can still find a lot of great stuff for cheap at thrift stores and flea markets and things like that. So we're just gonna keep it moving for this episode. Look for a lot of items that I can actually buy and sell very quick. That's the key. I know in the past couple of episodes we found a ton of high value items, but those might sit for a little longer. They don't really sell for as much or as quick actually. So we're gonna look for those, high-end items that do sell a lot quicker, items that I've sold before in the past that could have a lot of value. But it's all luck and chance when you're hunting at thrift stores and things like that. But hey, you got to keep trying and keep going. That's the key of how to actually do this, building up this $10 game collection. But that's all I got for right now. Let's head into this collection and jump into some updates to see what we sold.
Just want to show you guys another quick sale. We sold... Oh, it's hiding back here. Running out of space in the shelf, but... we actually sold these 2 manga books. And yeah, it took a while, but they finally did sell. These Soul Eater Volume 1 and 2. Bought these from the garage sale, and yeah, sold them for about $14. And I think we paid maybe $1 for each of them. Also want to show you guys this Super Mario Oreo. I've been buying a lot of Mario stuff recently, ever since I saw the movie in theaters. And yeah, bought this. I might just keep it. I don't know if I'm going to open it or not, but yeah, if I don't have the urge to be craving for some Oreo cookies. And I also want to show you guys this right here. I actually pre-ordered this Star exclusive limited edition gift set. This is a 4K Blu-ray collector's Star. Let's see what's actually in here. So yeah, just looks something really cool that you can only get from Walmart, I guess. I'm pretty sure this stuff is like sold out, but I bought this immediately after I saw it in theaters, and yeah, absolutely loved the movie. So I just packaged and printed the label out for those 2 manga books. What really sucked was that I wasn't able to ship it using media mail. That's a USPS service that you can use for books, movies, DVDs, and it tends to be a lot cheaper, but for some reason it wouldn't let me select it. I looked into it, and it turns out that it was because those manga books were listed under collectibles, and those don't qualify, unfortunately, for media mail. So if only I had known, I would have listed it under books. So yeah, that kind of sucks. It would have only been $4 to ship using media mail, but ended up being $6 because I had to ship using priority mail or USPS Ground Advantage. So that really sucks. Didn't really make too much of a profit selling those items, unfortunately. We did sell one more item, and that was this right here, this Cocoon movie. I think this one sold for 14 or 15 bucks. So gonna get this packaged as well and ship this. So after eBay fees and shipping for those 2 items, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. Back at Goodwill today and just checking out the game section. Looks like they did restock on a bunch of games, but yeah, looked it over, and really a lot of stuff is getting priced a little higher than usual. So you got stuff like this Fantasia for $4.99, $5 basically. Also $4.99. This one would have been an interesting one. I haven't played these, but heard good things about it. Yeah, just $3.99. $4.99. Really not worth pickups. They have like no value. My game fund isn't really that high either. Haven't really been selling stuff. eBay's been pretty slow with sales, but some decent games as well. Just too high for me to even consider picking up. That's what, $5. Little Big Planet, but $5 as well. And yeah, these Lego Harry Potter games are out here. I wonder if these have any value. I don't think so. And this game is interesting too. Definitely would have picked this up, but yeah, $5 is just too much for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna keep looking, see what else we can find. Might be a slow week for us this week, but $4.99 for this as well. So I pulled out, a huge stack of games, but if they were all cheaper, maybe I would grab them. Didn't really find much at the games and movies section, so quickly checked out the shoe section, and I found something that could possibly be amazing. These are Nike Vapor Max. I just bought a couple of them, and they're still kind of sitting in my game collection. But these are a bit more popular, I guess, or a bit better. So these are currently listed at $19.99, which is honestly pretty high. But checked eBay and they're selling for around $80. And looking at the condition of this, like, this is really good condition. Looks like it's been worn only a few times, honestly. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything wrong with this. I know to check the air bubbles, but yeah, I checked them out and honestly they feel fine. So yeah, I may end up picking these up. They're a size 7, which honestly is not the best, but yeah, I might take a chance on this and grab this. Just gonna grab these.
Okay, $20.99. Would you like to round up 1 cent?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. 21 even.
Here at a Goodwill that I don't often come to. This is a little farther from where I live, and yeah, just gonna check out a couple Goodwills around here. But I typically do find some games over here, and here we've got Dead Rising, really dirty. I don't even know if I'm gonna pick this up, honestly, but I really do need this game in my collection, so we'll see. Finally found another Guitar Hero game on the Wii. Honestly, you just don't find these profitable games at Goodwills anymore. The Mario games, the Wii Sports, the Mario Karts, things like that. So when you finally do find them, it's like a blessing, honestly. So definitely gonna pick this up and flip this one. Not sure how much it sells for, probably around 20-ish. Got Black Flag, so depending on how much they price these games at, I'll probably be picking them up. Usually it's a little cheaper here as well, so hopefully maybe like $1 or $2, I'll definitely grab it. Found this Angry Birds game, Angry Birds Trilogy. I rarely see this one, so maybe I'll scan this up and see just how profitable it is. But pretty cool. Don't know what happened to Angry Birds, but it was a big thing like 5-10 years ago. And then also this as well, just another Wii game, I guess. So they had this small shelf with a bunch of school supplies and things like that, and I actually found a TI-84 calculator. Sold a couple of these in my $10 game collection already. The bad thing is it doesn't turn on, which, all of them that I found hasn't turned on. And this one's really bad with battery corrosion, but the outside is honestly very clean. I think I might take a chance on this and just clean it up and see if it works. But you can see like the outside is very clean, and oh man, I'm really debating on this. And then down here I found another one. They're $10 as well, which is a bit high. This one also does not turn on, a little more dirty, but there isn't any battery corrosion. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm really pushing to getting these. If they don't work, I can still try selling them for parts, but that would be a huge loss since our game fund isn't really that high. But if they do work, these are very quick sellers and could bring up my game fund a lot. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it, on both of these, and see how well they do. Just want to see how much these were gonna be first, I guess. And then I'll pass on these in, and then I'll just get these as well. Okay. At another Goodwill, and found a rack full of video games. This Goodwill always has tons of video games. It's right next to a college campus, and so you can assume there's going to be a lot of video games here. Maybe I'll show some footage, but just not anything I was interested in. I'm pretty sure all the good games were picked out already too. So did find one thing, and it was this Wii Ski. And inside of this, I actually found a Wii Sports. So I actually went through all of those games and checked to see if there was any Wii Sports hidden. There's typically, you can find some Wii Sports games hidden in Wii games. But yeah, I will be grabbing this one. You know, decent pickup. Should be, what, $2.99? Hello. Just gonna grab these two. Yep.
$4.73. Did you want to round up to 5 even? Help support the Goodwill mission.
It's okay.
Hey guys, we're back at home now. We picked up a ton of great items that should be able to sell pretty quick and bring up our game fund. That's basically what we were looking for this week, and I'm glad we found these amazing items. Just got home and cleaned up the calculators. So just gonna show you guys really quick how they look. So I just went through and cleaned them up pretty nicely, put new batteries in there, and it was a huge risk picking these up because just not sure if these were gonna work or not. But yeah, just replacing the AAA batteries. They do turn on now. Get the screen, and then yeah, you can just do simple equations on there. I'm not exactly sure what the proper way of actually testing these calculators is, but yeah, looks like it's working pretty well for me. And then this one as well. So there was one of them with like some terrible battery corrosion, but yeah, I just kind of cleaned it and used a toothbrush and some isopropyl alcohol, and just used that to basically clean the calculators and the corrosion. So this looks like it's working fine as well now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and list these up as quick as possible so that we can get them sold and add a little bit more game funds to our collection. I know these should sell very quick, and that'll probably just be my next update. I'll probably wait and give it some time. I know we got a lot of items on eBay right now, and some really high valuable items as well. But I really just got to give it some time and be patient for some sales. Things are pretty slow on eBay right now, so should be okay with these pickups now. Here we are in the game room. It's a couple hours later, and we sold both of the calculators. These sold, I think, within 30 minutes of me posting them up. And we sold both of them for $52 each. That is crazy that they're selling that high. Definitely be on the lookout for these TI-84 calculators. I think for this week, they are putting out a lot of school supplies for the new school year, and they're displaying it more at Goodwills and thrift stores. So definitely be on the lookout for these. You can definitely get a lot of profit after eBay fees and shipping. This is how much we'll get to add back to our collection. Alright, so made my way to another Goodwill, and probably the biggest score yet. I had to find like a nice quiet area for me to record and show you guys what I picked up. But these were all just sitting on a cart, so I came at like the perfect time. They were about to put these out. I'll just go through them really quick. So we got a Pac-Man World 2. Might grab this, but $4.99 is a really high price, as you can see. Got a Jack and Daxter. Also $4.99. This Big Brain Academy, I don't know, I rarely see this one. Might have some value. I'll have to look that up. Brothers, $2.99. I might pick this up. I never played it, but it looks really fun. Game of the Year 2013. And then I got a Warriors of Rock on the Wii for $2.99. That's an easy pickup. This is probably one of my best weeks of video game finds so far. A little dirty, but should be okay. And then I found this Ratchet & Clank All for One for $2.99 as well. It's got this Blockbuster case though, but I think these Ratchet & Clank games might have a little higher value nowadays. I'll have to check as well. There it goes right here. Is it even in good condition? Oh yeah, that's pretty clean. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Actually, I'll look it up first. And then I got a Mario Kart. I can't believe I found a Mario Kart at a Goodwill. I mean, this Goodwill specifically, you know, I haven't found Mario games here in like a year now. So really happy to be able to find this. This one's pretty easy to flip. And yeah, decent condition.
And then the last game we found was this Batman Brave and Bold, the video game. This thing looks awesome. Never seen it before. This is just like a side scroller type of thing. Complete as well. So might grab this, might have some decent value. But yeah, we might go with all of these games. How much is that? 6 or 7 games? Holy cow. So these were the 2 carts that I found the games on. So this got a Wii Music and a Gran Turismo. And then this one's got a ton of PS3 and Wii games. This De Blob. Not sure if this has any value. Got Toy Story. And then gonna return these 2 back. Won't be grabbing those, but some other games, Crisis, Assassin's Creed, and some Disney games here. Nerf game too. So yeah, it came at a perfect time to be able to pick up a lot of good games. Hello, just gonna grab these.
Make sure they were all in here?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, guys, what a great way to end off the week. We picked up 6 games for $23. These were the 6 games that I picked up. And the Guitar Hero and the Mario Kart, these 2 alone should bring me back around $40 in value. So that'll pay up for the whole bunch. And I haven't found games like this at Goodwill in so long, especially Mario Kart. I haven't seen that anywhere. But I'm glad I finally found one. I think it's been a year since I last saw one. So happy that I stopped into Goodwill today. The key is to continuously keep on going and eventually you'll find something. So glad that I stopped in today. But yeah, guys, this basically ends off the week. Let's get back to our game room and check out what we picked up. We're back in the game room. And honestly, guys, this was one of the best weeks we ever had in terms of pickups and value of items that we were able to get this week. So we first started off by grabbing those 2 calculators, those TI-84 calculators, and we sold those like immediately to get our funds back up. I think we sold those for like $50 to $60. And yeah, our funds definitely went up after that. So amazing pickups. Now I'm gonna go over the games that we picked up. And the first game we got was this Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. You know, this one already sells for around $20 to $30. And definitely had to pick this one up. Then we went to the next Goodwill and we actually found this Wii Sports hidden inside this Wii Ski game case. We'll probably just end up keeping this Wii Ski, but this one we're going to be flipping. I know the prices of Wii Sports go up and down every month, it seems like. So hopefully it's on the higher end this month. Then we went to the last Goodwill and we found a ton of games. I never score this big at a Goodwill. So these games were just sitting on the carts that they brought out. And that's the best time to look at those games and to pick out whatever you want first. So the first game I got was Mario Kart. I haven't found a Mario Kart at a Goodwill in probably a year now. So it's amazing to still be able to find them. You just got to keep trying, man. And hopefully, you know, luck is on your side. But we'll probably end up flipping this one as well. Then we found a Warriors of Rock. Definitely a great one as well to find on the Wii. Any Guitar Hero game on the Wii actually is great. Well, except maybe a few. Also forgot to mention this Sega Superstar Tennis and Xbox Live Arcade game. We actually found this at the other Goodwill that we found, the Wii Sports. And I don't really play the Sega Tennis game, but this Xbox Live Arcade disc, man, it reminds me of the old days back on the Xbox 360 and when they had the Xbox Live Arcade. Back then, I couldn't really afford actual games to play, so I ended up downloading a lot of demos and things like that. But the arcade games on the Xbox Live Marketplace, they were really cheap and were a ton of fun. They had, you know, Limbo, they had Braid, they had Geometry Wars, things like that that were just like a ton of fun. You got Uno, they had the poker game that I was playing a lot. So really cool to be able to pick this up. It doesn't really have a lot of those games. I don't actually know some of these games. I see like Pac-Man and this, oh, Feeding Frenzy. That's a fun one, yeah. We found this Brothers game. I've never played this before, but looks really cool. Maybe one that I do check out now that I do have the disc. And then we found another Wii game, Batman the Brave and Bold. This just looks so awesome. A Batman game on the Wii. I don't even know. Oh, I see Robin. I see Aquaman. Shazam. Wow, that is crazy. a lot of noticeable superheroes in this game too. And then we ended off with just 2 PlayStation 2 games. We got Jak and Daxter. I know I got Jak 3, but maybe I'll work on just getting this whole collection as well. I haven't actually played these games yet, but they look like a ton of fun, and these are like must-have games on the PlayStation 2, I guess. So we'll just build up this library as well. And then the last game I picked up was Pac-Man World 2. I know they remade these games on the Switch, and I definitely want to check that out, but I've heard great things about these games as well. And then the last thing we picked up, or maybe it was the first thing we picked up, was these Nike Vapor Max. We've been finding a lot of Vapor Maxes at Goodwill, and I know these are valuable shoes, or shoes that, you know, are worth a lot of money, but I don't know how desirable they are anymore. So I just grabbed these on a hunch, I guess, and just thought they would go a little quicker, but no, they're not really moving as quick. But I know they're worth, you know, $60 to $70, so I'll just, you know, leave it up on eBay and see if it does sell. Now that our funds are a little higher, we still want to build that up, but if they do sell, we're adding a ton of funds to our game fund, so it's definitely worth the pickup. But yeah, guys, that ends off our week. We found a ton of great stuff and built up a lot of game fund back, so I'm really happy for that. We got a lot of great stuff on eBay still, the stuff that we found last week, so hopefully something sells quick too. But if it doesn't, that's okay, because we got a lot of smaller games. We picked up a ton of Wii games that we can flip as well, and I know those should go a lot quicker. But yeah, guys, that ends it off for this week. Another really strong week. Hopefully we can follow this up with another one soon. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.